Hi everyone. Today is June 14, 2021, the last day of our class. In fact, today I'm not going to do a lecture, but a little bit of a review as usual. And then we will proceed to the exam, the final examination. You know, this class is, the grades are based on your attendance and also your homework, plus midterm and the final exam. So 3 components are based on your performance on the 2 exams, and the 2 exam mean the midterm and the final, and then your homework and also attendance. So we have been over the last 10 weeks, including today, 10 weeks, we have been looking at how Buddhism was originated in India, the origin of Buddhism and its development in India, and then how it spread into different areas. We are not covering the whole the world, but just the South and Southeast Asia. So you saw, now you should be having a clear picture of what countries and what territories we are covering. And in India, in Indian Buddhism, we were talking about the 3 main branches of Buddhism, Theravada, Mahayana, and Vajrayana. And you have been doing some work on those areas. You have been answering the questions and doing homework. And then during the time of the King Ashoka, we cannot forget his name when we talk about the South and Southeast Asian Buddhism. King Ashoka, he laid the foundation, actually. He laid the foundation to spread Buddhism in the region. So he's, in that sense, the most important character, most important figure in starting this process, spreading Buddhism. Of course, the monks have been doing that task, but without the help of the king, the royal assistance, it will be really difficult. So he provided the royal assistance in the spread of Buddhism. So in the Buddhist history, in Southeast Asian history of Buddhism, Asoka is the prominent figure, most important figure, and you saw it. And then we were talking about the Buddhism in different countries. In South and Southeast Asia, we take Sri Lanka, Thailand, Myanmar, Vietnam, Cambodia, all these countries. One of the main features of these countries is that they all share the Theravada Buddhism, right? We were discussing about these things. They share the features of Theravada Buddhism. It doesn't mean that they do not have, those countries do not have the other forms of Buddhism available in their countries. There are the other forms of Buddhism also present, sometimes intermingled, mixed with Theravada Buddhism. They coexist, but prominent trend is Theravada in all these countries, except Vietnam. Vietnam, we were talking about the Vietnam. Vietnam, the Mahayana Buddhism is more stronger than Theravada. So in that sense, Theravada Buddhism. So we are talking about Theravada Buddhism in this class. We have been talking, yeah. And then I hope things are very clear today, because we have been reading and doing exercises, homework, and talking, and you've been listening to the lectures on these things. So things are very clear, I guess. When you look at the prominent features, prominent figures, prominent characteristics of Theravada Buddhism, what you need to understand is Theravada is the Theravada is the most ancient form of Buddhism. When I say most ancient, the Theravada tradition goes back to the Buddha's time. The tradition explains the origin so close to the Buddha's time. And from that time upward, up until today, it has been evolved and developed, and things have a little changed, but they follow the basic teachings of the Buddha, the basic teachings of the Buddha. And also, depending on the different territories, different countries, they have assimilated into certain practices. For instance, in Sri Lanka, they have certain things that are common in that culture. In Myanmar, Thailand, and other countries also, they have adjusted themselves. The tradition has adjusted itself into the existing systems, existing culture in the particular area, in the particular country. So as you know, all these countries, you find the Theravada monks. The monks' task is to, while they are practicing Buddhism, they help the followers of the Buddhism to practice. They engage in community activities, taking care of the temples as well as the community. So community needs are taken care of. There are weddings, there are funerals, there are whatever the other important events in their life, the monks are involved. Monks do blessings. Sometimes monks do work as counselors. All these countries, you see in very rural areas, even in very rural areas, a monk, the village monk, is the head of that village. So he can provide all kinds of counseling for the parish or for the village. So he becomes a prominent figure in that situation. So they take care of the temple as well as they look after the needs of the community, Buddhist community. So these features are in all these countries. And also they follow the basic teachings of the Buddha, theory-wise. And we saw that in some countries like Myanmar and Thailand, they are very fond of merit-making activities. Merit-making activities means you think that for our journey, sansaric journey, we need merits, good, wholesome activities. So people perform earning merits, making merits for that, so that their next life will be a happier one. And temporary ordination and all those things we were discussing about. Also, the other thing is that monks and laity or the lay people, they have a very good rapport, very good understanding, very good relationship between the two sections. They coexist together, and it is the history. And by that way, without the support of the lay people, the monks cannot exist. That is how it has been over the last 25 centuries. The monks exist because of the lay people, and the lay people, their task is to protect and provide all kinds of necessities for the monks, take care of the monks and temples. And in return, monks are providing their services to the community, the people, the lay people. That is a spiritual service. So this is based on this service, these two sections, lay people and the monks, support each other, and Buddhism flourishes in that way in these countries. So those are the main features in this in the Theravada Buddhist countries. So that way, we have been looking at the Theravada Buddhism. In a way, even though our title of the course is Seminar on Buddhism, Seminar on South and Southeast Buddhism, if you want to say it in another words, it means history of Theravada Buddhism. History of Theravada Buddhism in South and Southeast Asia. So we were talking about Theravada Buddhism, how it is being practiced. So those are the important things that we were paying attention to, and I don't think we need to go on and on and on. So please, I wind up the little review that I did today, and then now your task is to submit your answers to the final examination, which is a must. And then I will go through them and give the grades. And I have seen that some of you have done very good in the class. Some of you are not up to the standards, but let's see what is the outcome, okay? Hope you enjoyed the class, and I don't know when we are going to meet in person, perhaps in the fall quarter, next fall. But in the summer, starting from next month, I think July 14th or something like that, starting from that period, we'll be having another class. I'll be teaching one more class in the summer, and perhaps you might be able to, some of you may be enrolled, I don't know. If so, see you again in the summer, and hope everything is okay. Thank you for joining the class, and thank you for doing your homework and other things. So if you have any questions before the final, please email me. I hope everything is okay. Thank you so much. Hope to see you in person in the fall. Thank you.